Okay, gang, so we're going to set up our calendars. And the way we're going to do that, step one, okay, we're going to come over here and we're going to hit this plus sign that says add other calendars. And we're going to create a series of different calendars. They're all going to populate on the same screen, but we're going to give them some different colors so we're able to decipher what's going on. So click on create new calendar, and the first one we're going to create is going to be classes. And this is where we're going to put all of our classes, what time they are, into the calendar so that we have that category. The next one we're going to create is one that's going to be called exams. Okay, so we can put specifically when we have like our finals or big exams and whatnot. Another one will be due dates. Okay, create calendar. And then we'll put group meetings. Some of your classes have groups that you're going to have to get together with out of class time, and we want to be able to have a category for that. And then there's a series more that I'm going to put up here on the screen that you'll be able to look. That'll include stuff like your practices, your gym time, team meetings, church and Bible study, personal, which I would categorize like doctor's appointments or if a therapist or a counselor that you go see. A family one, maybe you have family in town and you guys get together on occasion and you want to be able to have that in your calendar. And also we're going to include your meal times so that those are even populating in our calendar, okay? And once we have set up all those calendars, then we're going to do the following. So once you put in the last calendar, you're going to click over here and you're going to go back and see all those calendars you just created over here on your left-hand side. And what we're going to do from here is we are going to color code them accordingly so that things that are most important will pop out and you will know, those will call your attention, and stuff that is just kind of regular week-to-week things we can do at some different colors. So we're going to start with saying class times, and let's go over here and we can pick which color we want. And I think we're going to go with these with a pumpkin color for classes, okay? And then exams, I'm going to want those to be a bright red, okay? We want that to really, really pop. Let's go here. Save, okay. So then due dates, we're also going to make that to a red because we want that to pop as well. Okay. Practice. Let's go ahead and make that into a blue. Okay, we're going to go with some blues here. Practice gym time. We'll go to a lighter blue. And then team meetings, we will go even to a lighter blue than that. Okay, so we know all of our sports stuff is going to be that color. Church, let's go ahead and put church and Bible studies. We're going to make that into a green, okay? Personal, so like personal appointments and stuff. Maybe we want to make that into a purple. Family things, we're going to go ahead and make that also maybe a lighter purple. And meal times, we're going to make that into a gray. Where's meals? There it is. We're just going to go with a gray color. I'm not crazy about that gray. Let's go over here and let's go a little lighter. Oh, so there we have basically all of our calendars populated. And now what we're going to do is we're going to start to input into our calendar these different categories. So we can start maybe with our classes. That'd be a good place to start. So we know that, say that we have English on Mondays and Wednesdays from 10 to 11:30. So I can just double click on there and I can say English class, and I can say till 11:30, and I can say this repeats, and I would go custom, okay? And we want to repeat Monday, Wednesdays, okay? And we want to end on May 4th, because that will be the last day of class. And then we'll press done here. And then we're going to want to pick this as far as classes, okay? So we have the start date, the time, weekly Monday, Wednesday until May 4th. And then we pick the category classes. We're going to hit save, and there it is. And now maybe we have biology from 12 to 1:30, okay? So again, we're going to say custom repeat, and we're going to say Monday, Wednesday, and this last day classes is May 4th, and we want to pick classes. So you see what's happening is it's populating in there, and every week it's going to have it automatically inputted. So I want you, first of all, to input all of your classes, everything that you have due, the classes that you need to attend on your calendar so that it's repeating throughout the weeks. The second thing you're going to do is you're going to grab your syllabuses for each one of these classes. And there are things that happen, you have to do a quiz online every Friday, let's say, and stuff that you just kind of get used to the routine. What we're looking for is when papers are due, when you have a big exam, when are the major assignments due, so that you can know when to prepare and how to have that stuff ready, okay? And so let's say your English class is going to have a paper due March 4th. So we go to March 4th, okay? And here we see March 4th. Well, it'd be a March 3rd because that's when you have your English class. And you want to put that this is when this paper is due, this first paper. Now, what I would do is I'd come up here to the header area and double click on there, and then you can say English paper number 1 due, okay? And we don't want it to repeat, but you notice how it doesn't have a time is because I clicked up above. That means this is going to be counting for the whole day. And then what I can do is I can say this is a due date, okay, which is red, which is going to really scream out to me. And I don't need to make it repeat or anything like that, so I just hit save. And now it appears right up here on this header. So no matter where I'm at, looking at this calendar, I have that this paper is due on this day. And that kind of gives me a little bit of forewarning on when major papers and exams are due. So let's say I also have a biology exam here on the 5th. Again, I would click up here up on top, and I would say bio exam, okay? It does not repeat. It is an exam. So again, it's red, which is going to really scream out to me, and I hit save. And now I see, when I look at my calendar, I have a bio exam on this day. So I would go through each one of my syllabuses, look at when major projects are due, papers are due, exams are happening, and get all of that inputted. And don't forget to include a midterm if they has a midterm and when the final is. So you want to make sure that you include all those things. The next thing I would work on is your practice schedule. Okay, a lot of you guys are in sports, And maybe you have practices every day, and you need to make sure that you're getting into your gym time as well as into um, your you're there at practice, and you know when it is, when team meetings are, all that stuff. So let's say you have gym time from 7 to 8. You can double click on there and you say gym, and 7 to 8 o'clock, and maybe this is every day. So I'm going to say every day, Monday through Friday, okay? And again, we're going to have to hit custom because we want to tell it when to end. So we're going to say Monday through Friday and end on, again, we go to May 4th. Boom. Okay, and this is gym time. There's gym. Okay, it's blue. We hit save, and now that's populated, and it's going to be there for every week. Maybe our practices are from 4 to 6. So we click on there, and we can go practice, and 4 to 6 o'clock, custom. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and on May 4th, and this is practices. Okay, save. So you see what I'm doing is I'm going through and I'm putting in all these different where I need to be and what time it's at, so I can have a better grasp of my schedule, what's going on, when I can have some free time, some fun time, when I can get my studying in, etc. So you're going to go through and you're going to input all of this information, even your meals, put them in there. It doesn't hurt. And that way you can make sure that you're not double booking, or you're not supposed to be in one place when you're in another place, and everything can be available. But, okay, maybe you have a game, let's say on Thursday. And here it says practice, but I really don't have practice, but it auto-populated. What do I do? Well, you go ahead and you right-click on that, and you can delete it. And it's going to say, do you want to just delete this event, this and following, or all? Obviously, you want to say just this event. So you click on that, and it disappears. And maybe your game's at 7 to 9, so you can input that here. You can say game versus Ottawa. I don't know how you spell Ottawa. Anyhow, so you can go till 9 o'clock, and you can say game, okay? And that's going to be this light blue. And hit save, and now your game is there. So you can erase any of these and just say, for this one day, erase this from the calendar. So you're going to input all of your information, your games, your practices, your gym time, your church Bible studies, personal appointments, maybe see a therapist, whatever. Import all of that, accordingly give it the color that corresponds to it. And also your exams and whatnot, you're going to be throwing those up there, up on top, like I showed you before. So this is how you're going to set up your calendar. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me.